In this week's REI Focus, I'm going to talk about the power of focus. This was a segment from one of our mastermind meetings where I talk about focus. And there's a couple of nuggets that I hope you will take away from it. Enjoy. The power of focus, okay? And I bring this up because not only do people that are beginning have challenges, including myself, including a lot of people, have challenges with focus, right? And I'm going to go over some quotes. Grass is always greener on the other side, okay? So what does that mean? Does that mean that you may be working on something and you see somebody else doing something, and you see, oh wow, that's he's doing something, and you kind of stop what you're doing and then focus on that. The problem is that if you're working full time, I know people that get on these webinars, these free webinars, and I hear them talking about they're doing network marketing and they're looking into real estate. The fact of the matter is, if you're working full time, and I believe most of the people here are working full time, you may or may not be. I'm just making a general statement. And you're trying to get into real estate and do network marketing or do online marketing or something else. There is no way there's no way you're going to do any one of those meaningfully. That's just my personal experience because I've done that. You need to focus. If you're going to do your job from 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, focus. Get your job done. Because that's your employer is paying you to work from from that time. So put in your hours, put in your time, and then switch your gears, switch hats, and then you can focus on your real estate business. Okay, and that's focus. And so there's no way you can do real estate and network marketing or do something else. And then even within the field of real estate, there's so many things that you can focus on, and then a lot of people don't know where to start. And so I'm here to try to give some clarification and guidance as well. All right, so I'm a little dressed down today. As you can see, it's a little warm. All right, so getting back to Zig Ziglar, he's one of my actually somebody that I consider a mentor. Not somebody that I know directly, but I read a lot of his stuff. Lack of direction, not lack of time, is a problem. We all have 24-hour days, and that's true in your education. When I say education community, I talk about your education. Let's say, if you bought a wholesaling course or you bought a rehabbing course, buying another course is not going to make you a better wholesaler or rehabber. If you go at a course that you know works and other people can attest to that, then focus on mastering what that course teaches you rather than going out and getting another education, right? With regard to community, what I mean community is, it's amazing the number of meetups, the number of real estate groups out there right now within the New Jersey, New York market. I strongly recommend you don't go to all of them, because it's just, if your goal is to go to all of them and then try to network and get businesses, that's great. But there's no way if you're working full time, you don't have the time to go to every single one of these meetups. Focus on one or two that you resonate with and you connect with and you believe that's going to grow your business, and stick with those and go to those regularly on a consistent basis. Stop jumping ship from one group to another. Real estate market, within even real estate, there's so many things to do within real estate investing: wholesaling, rehabbing, notes, income properties, so many things, short sales, foreclosure, and even marketing. when you first, there's so many different segments of marketing that you can do. So when you think about all these things that you got to do as a business owner, and you work full time, where do you start? Where do you, you know, and that's where a lot of people get paralyzed, is because there's so much to do, yet lack of direction. It's not a lack of time. It's amazing what you can do in 2 hours, 1 hour, if you're focused and you concentrate. Tony Robbins said one reason so few of us achieve what we really want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. What is your focus? You know, just from my experience, I'm just telling you that I decided back in, I think, around 2008, 2009, around that time, I knew that short sale was going to be a big. Well, I just had a gut feeling it was going to be a big thing, and so I decided at that time that I am going to focus all my energy on learning short sales and master this topic, and that's where I am now, and I'm continuing to focus, but now I'm scaling my business. Okay, so I'm at a different stage from where some of you may be. So I want you to understand that, and um, you have to understand where you are in your business and understand where you need to go. All right.